The Xerces Society is the largest invertebrate conservation organization in the world.
I attended a lecture in London about the conservation of the large blue butterfly that was becoming extinct under their noses in spite of the fact that they were doing everything they could to conserve it. I had the thought, well, we've already lost a blue butterfly, the Xerces blue. Wow, that could be our symbol.
Without invertebrates, which are really the base of the food chain, our whole world would collapse. They help clean our rivers. They help make our soils healthy. We work with researchers across the world to understand the animals and the habitats that we're trying to protect. So we're using this science to drive outreach and education, to drive on-the-ground conservation, and to drive policies that will help these animals, but also ultimately help us. Hi everyone at Church and Dwight, and thank you so much for having me. I'm Scott Hoffman-Black, and I'm the director of the Xerces Society for Invertebrate Conservation. Over the last 2 decades, our work has led to restoration and protection of more than 3 million acres of habitat for invertebrates, plus habitat improvements on tens of millions of acres more. Church and Dwight is helping make this work possible. With your support, the Xerces Pollinator Conservation Program works with farmers, land managers, communities, and the public across the United States to provide pollinator outreach and education and advice with a focus on restoration and habitat management. Your contributions go to create real change on the ground. For instance, last year alone, we restored and protected 154,000 acres for pollinator habitat on farms in North America. We provided more than 82,000 plants for pollinators to almost 400 partners in 11 states to create high-quality, climate-resilient habitat. We welcomed 40 new communities to our Bee City USA program for a total of 188 communities across 45 states, making a difference for pollinators. And we launched our new youth engagement program known as X-Kids to inspire children to become lifelong invertebrate advocates. Hundreds of kids have joined this program in just the first 2 months. We're also working with staff at Church and Dwight to develop a pollinator habitat garden at Ewing headquarters, which we hope will serve as a model for other company locations. And from all of us at Xerces, we thank Church and Dwight for being so committed to being part of the solution. One of the great things, or the things I love most about working on pollinator conservation, is that it's an issue that anybody can help with. I would like to invite all of you at Church and Dwight to join us at the Xerces Society in taking action for pollinators in your own communities. It's something that all of us can do, whether it's to contribute to research as a community science with Bumblebee Watch, educating your community, joining our Xerces webinars, or taking our pollinator pledge. Just go to xerces.org to get started. Again, thank you for your support. We couldn't do this without you. I hope to see you all again soon.